Start.
Only thing about like this recipe is that there's like no measurements, so I'm just gauging.
She's cooking a chefola. Is that the?
This is the cinnamon success cookies.
Now, what did you say at the beginning? I saw you saying something to what you're cooking.
Oh, I was just saying cinnamon for prosperity and luck, because these are like basically luck cookies, like success cookies.
Okay.
So you gotta set that intention.
So it's always about setting the intention.
The intention, yes.
The intention.
Okay.
This child of mine is the one, actually, my children, actually both of them, the other one is a little shy, actually helped me with my spiritual awakening to come around and kind of opened my eyes to things. So thanks to them, I am to where I am, having headaches and being exhausted. Thanks,
I know.
Trish.
Isn't it isn't that like
Thank
a
you,
lovely
Alibaba.
perk? Isn't that an awesome?
Yeah,
awesome
I love
little
it.
perk?
Just add a little bit more stress into my life.
Oh yeah, constantly wanting to improve. It's all part of the fun, Mom.
So tell me about your spiritual awakening. How old were you?
I was like,
Alibaba.
I was
call
like
her Alibaba.
in grade 7. Grade 7.
At the Catholic school, and was it hard?
Oh, it was literally terrible because I thought that like my first thought when I got interested in it, because I heard about it through a video, and they kind of explained it, and I was like, oh, what is this? What is this? And no one in the house at the time knew what I was talking about. They thought that I was crazy, because I remember the first time that I told you, you were like, is it Satan?
Yeah, I thought, and you know what's funny? A lot of people think like spiritual awakenings and stuff is like you're worshiping Satan. Has nothing to do with that, by the way. And even society, like TV, makes it seem like that's what you're doing.
I mean, they frequently use the pentagram, which is literally just a symbol of the elements and spirit. And they're like, it's the devil. Don't use a pentagram. It's bad. You'll get possessed. Love the misinformation. Favorite thing.
And it is misinformation, because when you're going through it, like, did you have I know I did you have a period of thinking you're crazy?
Oh yeah, absolutely I did. I mean,
and your mind was always going?
Yeah, I would cry, and
probably didn't help with your ADHD either.
Yeah. But yeah, I would cry, and I felt like I was doing something bad, especially since, you know, I have been in like the Catholic system and surrounded by people who were Catholic basically like my whole life. Like I thought, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. This is like the worst decision ever. Like, why am I so attracted to this? Like, I'm such a bad person. I'm gonna go to hell.
Oh yeah, because that's how I feel. Like Mom,
they make you fearful. They make you fearful.
Yeah,
and that's what I don't like. Witchcraft doesn't make me feel fearful. It makes me feel powerful. And the Catholic beliefs, like, not being rude to anybody, but it makes me feel fearful. You're gonna go to hell and you're gonna burn. If I were to die today, then I would go to hell. You know, like, and I don't need that weight on me 24/7. Like, I'm good. Y'all can deal with that.
Yeah. No, and that's hard. Which I'm very shocked when my mom comes here. We have our tables.
Yeah.
That we have for meditating and all that stuff, and I'm shocked. Mom, like, she's very Catholic-y, like I said. We have an aunt that's a nun, an uncle that's a priest, which is Baba's great uncle. And I'm shocked
I'm gonna melt this.
Yeah, you as well. I'm shocked she hasn't freaked out about it.
No. And honestly,
especially with all the tapestry my other child has. She's like, should I take it down if Grandma accidentally comes into my room? I'm like, no.
Fuck her.
No, why do we have to change that, right? It's not
I left my altar out when she was over.
It's not like we're, you know, and the thing is a lot of them think you're like cutting blood and you're like, la 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 la, burn the bird. No. You know, like, it's nothing like that.
Blood magic is absolutely terrible, and don't do it unless you are absolutely experienced and you know precisely exactly what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very unsafe.
You don't just go into things not knowing.
Well, absolutely. You should be researching, like, virtually everything, especially stuff like that. Like, even just going into a graveyard. You need to be
respectful.
You need to be respectful. You need to know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
Because it's easy enough for entities to attach themselves to you.
Especially if you're going through
a hard time
or even spiritual awakenings, because your body's in a different state of mind.
Yeah.
That you really got to research, and there's certain patterns you got to do.
Yeah. And there's certain things that you should do, like when you go to a graveyard. Like, you should get an offering, like a flower or honey or even wine. And you should leave it at the gate. At the gate.
Okay, so I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to do another one that is about that while Bubba cooks.